Both the oddest and harshest save screen I have ever seen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Clay Knives, bringing you another episode of the not as popular Let's Play Alundra. You will notice two save files. Because I have lied, I have decided to get all the Gilded Crests, so I went back and got the one I missed, and got us right back to the point we were in the story before I reset. I did all this off camera because I know even you folks, well, you have your limits. Be on the lookout in the future for some more things to be coming on these channels, some short films and musical compositions my friends and I will be making. We can all aspire to be the angry video game nerd and the nostalgia critic. Well, we can aspire to destroy them with the bounds of love, darkness, and friendship. All praise Relore. Nonsensical babbling aside, if you will see, I now have the 3 Gilded Falcons, including the one from that asshole Olin's dream. And as you can probably guess now, we have to go to the coal mine, which is a bitch of a dungeon. It's the first real dungeon in the game. We have bombs. We're awesome. First though, we're going to do some exploring. Little thief. What's up, Giles? The gods can be cruel at times. Events like this are a true test of one's faith, Alundra. I can only pray Keisha possesses the strength to withstand this cruel trial. Whatever, Giles. Kill that chicken. See, we can get in this house later down the chimney when there's no smoke coming out. Let's do some exploring. Let's go down the south. A house! What is the signs? The bee hurt me? House for sale. Contact Centurius 21st. It's locked. Anyway, I hope the day finds most individuals well. Alundra doesn't have the marvelous interior dialogue our good friend Ashley Riot had. He's just a kid. I mean, look at him. He looks like he should be hot rodding a Corvette in an American Graffiti, but no, he's just a kid. Just a kid who can see in people's dreams. Not much personality in this guy. Look at that backpack. It's like Felix the Cat's magic bag. There could be anything in there. Wait, Marsh, watch your step. That's not until you did. A Gilded Falcon! Awesome. These Gilded Falcons will be used to purchase things of awesomeness later. Outlook point, Marsh, watch your step. Shall we? Let's do it. Come here. Moblins. Oh, we're in it now. Spartacus Vengeance. Regardless, some music, some other things on this channel besides games. We're going to be continuing in that vein, of course. After Alundra, I'm not sure what's going to come next. I believe a game more suited to my my darker roots. If you know what I'm saying. But let's head back to town. We were really after that Gilded Falcon. The rest of the shit I couldn't really give a shit about. What does the sign say anyway? Shall we go to the beach? Do you really want to go to the beach? Fine, let's go to the beach. Xenogears is tempting, but the game is just so massive. Whoa! What do we have here? No lifeguard, kids. It's over here. Probably need some special shoes to get up there. Regardless, things are going to be changing significantly around here. That much I can assure you. Can't get down there. What's in here? It's an old man. Let's talk to him. The mines collapsed due to the efforts of the Merg. Why did it take you so long to arrive at that conclusion? Old man, what are you doing to help? God, it's very bitter. Beach, the beach, the beach. Guess eventually I'll get something that I can walk on the water. Let's go over here. Very Legend of Zelda. Hold on a second. We're going to take a peek. We want Gilded Falcons. Gilded Falcons. We want Gilded Falcons. We got a couple more we're gonna get. Here's one of the things you can use bombs for. These old tree trunks. There it goes. And what do we have here? Gilded Falcon! Amazing, is it not? Alundra's youthful enthusiasm is touching even my heart. I can only hope it's a matter of time before the child is gruesomely murdered by some sort of monster or demon. We can only wish. We can only pray. We are definitely off the map. Now, I am aware of the game-breaking King's Sword in this game. We're going to try and not get that until the very end. We might get it for the last boss and just cheat. As I hear he's quite difficult. Just exploring. Oh, look at this guy. Get you. Shack. Fire Manor. Fire Manor? Why, there it is. And there's a bunch of caves that I don't even want to look at. It says there's a shack up here. Now there's one more Gilded Falcon we need to get. And this one is one of the missable Gilded Falcons. It's in Olin's house. You pretty much... You can get it after the coal mine, but your window is very, very close. It's best to get this before you even go into the coal mine. And I'm going to be flat out honest with you. The coal mine is not fun. I think... Yeah, we'll take an herb. We're not going to worry about anything that's not a Gilded Falcon. Not really. Regardless, I think the farthest I got in this game was the desert. The desert is no joke. Alright, well, I guess we can head back to the coal mine. Because we have the one Gilded Falcon, that's 3 Gilded Falcons out in the world, plus the one from Wendell's Dream, the one from Olin's Dream, and this one from House of Pain. Yeah, whatever. Can we read this sign? It's blocking something I want to get to. That chest over there. Okay. Well, let us head back to town now and continue on our quest. We'll go over here and north, back to town. A pub! It's locked. There. I don't know if we can get to that chest. What's this say? Can we read it? No. I'm still working on Melzaz's voice. I know, people. I know. Alright, right there's the statue of King Snow. That has the game-breaking sword on it. Eventually we'll be able to get there, and there's a way to get a sword from that statue that It basically puts the game in easy mode. That's King Snow. Interesting character. We're going to be learning a bit more about him. But we're going to leave him be for the time being. Can we blow this up? No. Wait a minute. Is this the coal mine? I don't want to go in this if this is the coal mine. It's somebody's house. Whose house is this? Who lives here? Whose house is this? Empty house. Suspicious. But a fun place for a serial killer like myself. Oh, if I only had a garage like this, I could get back to my work. Miss the screams, the bondage, the torture. It's just... perhaps a good bloody violent game next time. Well... the coal mine. I do not wish to go into the fucking coal mine. Any of you knows where any young victims can be found, knowledge would be preferable. Is Olin's house up here? Here's the little bastard's house. If we beat the coal mine and don't get this gilded falcon now, you're fucked. Gimme. Gilded falcon obtained. As you can see, we now have 6 gilded falcons. Let's go to the coal mine and prepare for grief, because this is about where the game starts going bad for me. But let's look up here first. A gas car at Noah Village Lake. Got a little greedy there. Wow. Some kind of teleportation device. Treasure chest. Herbs always good. I don't think we can get into that cave. A gas car, aka Death Mountain. Let's go up here. A holy keep, you say? No. Clearly not intended for the likes of us mere mortals. Regardless, I would love to hear what you fine folks are doing. It's been such a long time. And while the future tense is finally taking on a very bright demeanor, I mean, with the world turning to ashes, I'm just so ecstatic about the next phase of our forced societal evolution. It's going to be a rather marvelous anarchy, don't you think? a lot of solid state complexes will be emerging. A lot of repetition ad nauseum. A lot of fun and games. Oh, a cave. What do we got in here? I get so excited. An herb. One needs better shoes. But enough delaying. I know what you people want. You want me to see me suffer as if I'm on a BDSM torture rack getting whipped by carnivorous and stilettos and not much else. You want that kind of action, you sick little fucks. Who am I to deny it to you? So here we are, at the coal mine. Biggest cock tease I've ever seen. Let's see what's up here. Let's do everything we can before we go into the coal mine. It's a big coal mine. And what have we learned? The Merg have deliberately attacked us. This was no accident. We'll take the herb. A deliberate move upon us. Perhaps Final Fantasy Tactics next. Whoa! Get your ass. It is a good game. Final Fantasy Tactics is a fine game. I would have a blast playing it. I think I can remember how to get even like Cloud, who is a hidden character in that game. This'll work. Do you think I fear you? I fear nothing but vaginas. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I didn't mean that. Family-friendly program. Oh, 10 Gilder. Iron Bank of Bravos. Secret investments. So I'm currently reading the Game of Thrones books. I purchased and read them all in a row. I'm currently on Dance with Dragons. And I like them a great deal. It's like I'm reading an old school Final Fantasy game, the likes of which I have not seen in a while. The first 3 books, with their whole conflict of the War of the Five Queens, is merely the exposition, or the first act of a Final Fantasy game. That whole conflict is just to set up the world and the characters. And books 4 and 5 are as if you're traveling in the world in a Final Fantasy game. You might have some boats, maybe a little airship, and parties divided. And it's you exploring the world and gathering yourself for the final battle, because this game is transitioning these books from that kind of like dynastic power struggle into the Final Fantasy, the battle for the fate of the world against the great evil in the north. And it's going to be absolutely amazing because it's structured like one of those games. This is why it appeals to me so much. Book 5, fools say it's spinning of wheels, but that's what is needed at this point in time. You have to let the party breathe a bit. It's important. And I think it's magnificent. And I'm going to stand by that statement. I heartily recommend the books. be able to craft a 3-book story that's merely the setting up of a deeper and greater conflict, I think is spellbinding and audacious as hell, and I fully commend Grimm. I'm a fan. I also bought the Armageddon Rag. I'm going to read that after Dances with Dragons. That book, and you should Google it, sounds very, very fascinating. Alright. Let me guess, coal mine. Yep.